Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. Fucking tired of all these bloody pranks. I'll be honest with you.
I was thinking that. I just like a very normal day.
Just want a normal fucking...
Just want a normal life.
Like Naomi said, oh, I know what you're doing, just smiling at me. I was like, oh, I'm just sick of this whole crap. Oh, fuck's sake. Where am I? My sisters? Where are you now? Fucking hell. I'll tell you what I've got in my head. You're on the EastEnders set and it's really pissed me off that you and Natalie have arranged it.
Right, let's start. Okay.
I hate this.
Petra said, David's in a really foul mood.
Where the fuck are you?
Okay. So I have a little spin round. Where's that? Oh. Recognise anything? Do you recognise anything?
Oh, for fuck's sake, what is this? What's this turning into, this section? Fuck now, give me a break.
Don't knock off.
What? Is this a family thing?
Well, I don't know. I don't know yet. Right.
Oh, God, I feel sick.
Oh, trying to look. Do you want a little? I'll give you a little look. There's a. Do you recognise that grit bin?
Grit bin? Do you recognise that grit bin? Is this somewhere can I see it again?
What, the grit bin? Yeah,
well,
sure.
No, not the grit bin. Can I?
Okay, any of that?
Can you just? No, I don't know where this is.
Yeah, I know you don't. Right, okay, I don't know where I am, if I'm honest.
Oh, for God's sake.
So there's Petra.
What the fuck?
I'm trapped between two cars.
It's really unhealthy.
I'm in... Oh, and I'm going to keep... I'm going to face it that way, because that might give it away over there.
Oh. All right,
okay.
Well, it's obviously something from my life. What?
Okay, so I'll show you
Hang
this.
on, can I see? Wait. I haven't got a clue where you are. Is there going to be a point where I...
Well, hopefully, otherwise I've travelled for no reason. Right, God, I think
you've got all the power.
I know, and it's wonderful. Right, this is it, Petra? Hold on,
do you reckon this is it?
Oh, here we go. Oh, I know. Yes, nearly here. Any of this?
No, none of it. Get on with it.
They can get really annoyed.
I hate this.
Here we go. Right.
Oh, hang on.
Going in here.
What are you doing?
Going in here.
Right, Joe's going in a house. This is really disturbing. Right, Joe. What the hell?
Okay.
What? You're knocking on a door?
Come out. Hello, sir. How are you doing?
Hello, Dave.
Goodness, leaving a full circle. Good to see you, Captain.
How are you?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna- How lovely. I'm going to take the headphones out. I'm going to take the headphones out and hopefully you can hear both.
Communication.
Look who it is, Dave.
Jesus Christ!
There you go. Usually we have a chat around this room here.
Oh my God!
Right,
It's a full circle.
can I come in?
Absolutely. No, you can't come in. That's a bit too much. Take care. In you come, sir.
Right, bye, Patrick.
Oh, hi, Betty. Well,
This is unbelievable.
She's nipping into Arundel doing some shopping.
Yeah, no.
Right, I'm going to put the headphones in
Oh
just for
my
a sec.
God!
We'll enjoy the shop to Arundel, the antiques.
Oh my God!
Take care. See you later.
Fucking hell!
That's me.
I just had a thought. Can we log on to your computer and talk to David? Is
Um,
that possible?
Let's have a think. Probably could do.
Sorry.
Oh my God!
It's a bit of a dump, my actual bedroom at the moment.
Well, David, this is a combination of surprise guest, where am I now, and house snoopers. Look, there's
Well, I got to tell the audience Joe has knocked on the door of someone's house.
So what we can do, you edit this into
I
Yeah.
didn't know where he was,
a podcast.
yeah, absolutely. This should be a podcast. Yeah.
and it's David Edwards has answered. And if you don't know who David Edwards is,
The user
then
rings me. I'm so technologically.
Can you email David the link, and then we can go on his laptop and continue this?
can we do that? Won't we have to stop the? Oh no, we can, can't we?
I can log off here.
Oh my God Almighty! Honestly, there are a few people. This is going to blow their nuts listening to this. Jesus Christ!
Right, David, email David Edwards.
Right, I'm sending it via WhatsApp, David.
He sent it via WhatsApp, David Edwards.
Oh, okay.
If that helps, I can email. I'll email as well. I'll email as well.
Dave Edwards.
Oh my God!
Because I haven't got WhatsApp on.
He hasn't got a WhatsApp on his laptop.
I've got it. I'm sending it now.
He's
This is
sending it now.
unbelievable.
So what I'll do when David gets on there, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh my God, I'm going to watch your email arrive at David Edwards.
David, are we? Am I talking to you?
No, because I've had to put the headphones in, so I'm going to have to tell him what you're saying.
Right.
Right.
Joe, could you say to David,
Yeah.
are you sitting in the room where I normally see you?
Are you
'Cause
sitting
this feels
in the
like a
room?
behind the scenes.
I'm not. I'm usually next door.
He's usually next door.
Oh.
Can we see next door, David?
Oh, absolutely.
Can I go
my
in there now?
God, this feels like going to Disneyland.
He said it's like Disneyland. Is that all right, David? Can I go into this next room? This is House Snoopers.
Oh my God.
So I believe this is where is this the room that you usually do it in? The two massive boxes and the
I think it is. I think it is. Yeah, shit, that's the room.
yeah. This is it.
Oh my God. This is so weird. I feel like no one knows what's going on. I do a podcast with David Edwards, a film one, and Joe is in David's.
So, yeah, his side.
And am I on here now? No.
Oh yeah, David's come in.
Wait,
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
Now I'm
David.
here. So I'm in my bedroom.
I'm in the lounge.
Hiya there, Captain.
Shall I stay in the lounge?
Yeah, by all means. That's why technology is here. This is why information technology is appeared.
Right, I'm going to shut the door.
I can't believe this.
Make yourself come to the lounge, Captain.
Is that all right?
By all means.
So I'm in David's
Oh my
lounge.
God.
He's in his bedroom, and David's in his flat, his home.
Honestly, this has absolutely done my head in. I don't know why.
He's doing my head in as well. I know what's actually happening. It's just like surreal.
Shit.
The wonders of information technology and webcams and the madness of it all. Here we all are.
David, I normally see that image of you, and now Joe's gone into the room. It's like I've gone into the Queen Vic.
Yeah, it's like Last Action Hero when Arnold Schwarzenegger climbs into the film screen, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's literally like you rolled into a silver screen. It's quite surreal, isn't it? It's quite, and to think Joe is next door in my lounge,
just relaxing on your sofa.
I'm laughing and thinking, is there anything incriminating in that lounge right now?
Oh God, what will be in there? Like a big what?
I have to admit, this is the most tidy home I've ever seen in my entire life.
Well, I was planning to sell it, but then unfortunately the mortgage slumped.
Oh,
so there you go. But a bit of financial personal information there. That's one.
Can I ask why there's two large boxes on the?
Oh, because I was planning to move out, and the mortgage people said no.
What, this morning?
Oh no, not this morning. I just haven't got rid of them since. It's probably been about a month ago, so I do need to get rid of that.
Have they been there on a month?
Oh no, not on the actual table for a month.
Oh right.
In actual fact, I put those on the table usually when I'm doing podcasting with David to make more room. And I haven't put them back since.
Honestly, David, this has absolutely done my nutting.
I don't blame you. I find it quite surreal because I've never seen the lounge from that perspective. I'm thinking, why have I got plastic tubs on my coffee table? I'm seeing things from a new perspective. It's like, and also, why are those tubs still there? They need to go.
And they're big tubs.
They're absolutely massive tubs.
When did Joe get hold of you, David?
He got hold of me sometime last week, wasn't it? Like Thursday or Wednesday?
Yeah. I had. Well, the weird thing was, David, I've been away for the weekend. Petra had a surprise hotel night planned for us last night, and this is after I contacted David, and it was in Arundel.
Perfect.
So it was like a weird. Everything came together.
Aligned.
Honestly, the bit where you entered the house and knocked on the door was so upsetting for me because I didn't recognise the house, the door. I was like, "Who's coming out?" I thought it'd be like my old headmaster,
David Edwards. Just to let you know, David Earl was quite cross for the first few minutes of this podcast because he was out of control, basically.
Quite disorientated.
What is that? And it's just constant pranks.
We're like Jackass. But no one
I was
actually leaves
saying,
their
wasn't I, to you on the phone, I think, last week, it's like you just constantly, it's a world of surprises, the two of you, isn't it? It's like sort of mini 007s or James Bond, constantly creating some adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
We are, you know what's around the corner.
No.
What actually happening? I'm just sat in your lounge.
I guess that is when you want to actually sort of minimise things. But I need to get rid of that painting in the background. I don't even know what it is. Like a travel lodge painting, isn't it?
It's quite minimal.
It's very minimal, almost like finished minimal.
I do love it. I'm very cosy in here. I'm very cosy in here, though.
So you close to Arundel's centre, David?
2 minutes
I'm
away.
quite close to Arundel Centre. I'd say about, you couldn't see it out the window, but if you walked around the corner about 7 minutes, you'd see the castle. So it's quite central like that.
Oh, nice. I can't believe this. David, can I ask one thing?
Yes.
You know, I always see you from this. Can Joe just show your computer? Can he sit down in your computer seat to see what I see?
I don't think my computer seat's there.
It's not there. Okay.
So but where's the laptop usually, David? Where? If I put my camera, where is it near?
To your left in the corner.
Should I come in the lounge and show you?
Oh, lovely.
Yes. Come in.
This episode is so niche. It's unbelievably niche.
Where would it be?
I would be here.
You'll be here. Where would you be there?
On the computer. Because
really,
it's very near.
Oh, I get you. Okay, wow. Okay, David. Can I just show David where you are?
That's it.
That's where he usually is.
That's it.
Yeah, let's bring the seat in and let's recreate
it. Oh.
So you're looking there usually like that.
Yeah, I'm always looking at the door and the bit of the sofa and the bit of the painting. This is like
that. Like that.
Honestly, there's about 1,000 people. This is their wet dream.
Oh look, he's bringing the chair in. Look, bringing the chair in.
What an image! Jesus Christ!
I'll bring the laptop in. This is why I'm never there when you come on. Because I'm sorting all this out.
Oh.
I've got my table here, satellite like this.
There we go. Like
amazing!
Headphones on, usually a woolly cap.
How do you feel?
Flipping out. I thought this might be. I had a feeling.
Sorry, David
Joe,
can't hear this now. Sorry.
That's
Yeah,
why I
do you-
go back.
could you-
Go back. Can I sit in the, you need the chair. No, you need the chair. You take the chair. You take the chair.
Probably recreate it on one of the tubs.
Yeah, I'll sit on the tub. No, I'll sit here. I'll sit here, which is near.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And pull the chair wherever you need it.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
You're so, I need to take my shoes off. Sorry, just take my shoes. No, sorry. No, I must take my shoes off. Right.
Oh,
Well, David's going back into the other room, so I can hear you now.
honestly, this is just. Honestly, this is for some reason this is a bigger deal than when you turned up here. I don't know why.
Go.
I did not. Fuck me, David.
How's it going, sir?
What was I going to say? I thought Joe had been talking to Natalie Cassidy, and that he might appear on Zoom on Albert Square
Oh my God! Right.
and sort of go in and out of the houses and show. But it's doing this, and this is having a bigger impact.
I guess it's part of your weekly routine, and it's like actually sort of seeing it from a different perspective.
David said, David Edwards said about you, David. He said, because David's always asking me, what's down my road? What's there? He's quite obsessed with the details of where I live.
Oh dear! Look at that.
Am I?
I don't think no, you're not obsessed. I would say
He does like to deep dive into little details of what's your road like.
Well, we did that podcast, didn't we?
I'm not sure I've ever asked you that.
Yeah, I mean, you don't sort of like pry through my personal life or anything like that. You're not like.
I just realised where we are now. You used to do the other podcast from this angle.
Absolutely, I did used to, and then I had problems with the internet, and that's why I go next to the actual internet router.
Honestly, this is unbearable for listeners. This episode,
Dave. Oh no, stop! That's the wrong cupboard. Look, I'm just going to show you the angle, David. That's the angle there. Look,
there you go. We're talking away.
Me.
If a murderer was about to attack me, this is like an Alfred Hitchcock point of view. That's what it would be like. It's suddenly a third webcam appeared during one of our podcasts, like a Jason Blum horror film. That's what it looked like, hovering behind me with an axe. Worryingly. Reality is just full of lots of perspectives, isn't it, that we're just not aware of?
No.
There could be a wall camera now inside my body.
Yeah.
Get my adrenaline levels and
little
blood
camera
levels
going up your willy.
Absolutely. Swimming along my biological pipes. Going upstream like salmon through my pipe systems. Endless points of view, isn't it? Endless perspectives.
Fuck me.
Quite frightening.
So I spoke to you on Saturday and you knew this was happening.
Well, I've got such a bad memory, I think I even just forgot about it. I was just sort of waking up to life.
Right.
And then when I came off the podcast, I was like, I might see him again, actually, on the Monday. So I've got that crazy scamp doing a prank on you.
Well, Joe asked me if I knew the grit bin outside your house. I don't know your grit bin.
The thing is, I've sent you quite a few photos of my flat at times when I've asked for gardening tips.
Have you?
I have about weeding and stuff like that. And also there was an ongoing thing on a podcast about someone leaving a traffic cone.
Yes. Could you show the traffic cone porch? Is there no traffic cone there now?
No, there's none there now because it went missing and that's why it got annoyed.
Out the front?
Yes.
Basically, someone used to put a traffic cone on the porch. And I don't know. Is this, can you listen to this episode? It's absolutely insane.
I know, I think so.
I'm gonna go to where the porch might be.
God. It's so nice seeing this, David, because
absolutely. The whole
do you mean
there
this
it is.
bit?
So the porch would be above
so
if you look up.
Someone would put a traffic cone on the
yes. Yeah, but no longer now. All gone.
Unbelievable.
I could wander to the skate park now and keep talking. There's a skate park over there.
Oh, there is. Wander around, sort of interconnect.
Actually, didn't they film something in the skate park, David? Didn't you say there was a local TV?
Oh, that was a high street.
Right.
Oh no, they did. They did a Vox Pops with the news report people about the skateboards.
Yeah.
part, people were worried it was going to create noise pollution and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they did do it. So it was right at the beginning of it.
Are you cool with Joe just wandering around your house like he's in the big
And I
breakfast?
keep forgetting about it. I wonder, where is he now? He's outside, he's in the lounge.
What's weird is I keep walking past your door, David, and I hear you twice on here, and then
Oh, God.
like there, and then afterwards, I hear exactly the
Time
same.
echo.
Yeah, so it's great.
Oh, God.
This is why, as kids, you loved it when you got walkie-talkies for Christmas.
This is what we're
Running
doing,
around
isn't it?
chatting to each other.
Yeah, this is basically what we're doing.
Oh, we are basically like
Yeah.
tin cans with like string attached to it, but a little
Yeah.
bit more electronic.
Yeah.
I have to admit, when I thought about this, I thought about how much you'd like it, David, but I didn't give any thought to the audience.
Oh, it's
One
it's,
thing is, fingers
it's
crossed.
absolutely unbearable listening to this.
Well, what is this? Is it a segment of a larger podcast, or is this the whole podcast?
This will be the whole thing, David. You are front and centre.
Oh, wonderful stuff. That's what I like to be. The cherry on the cake.
the cherry. The
Podcast
cherry.
target.
You are the cherries inside the cake as well as the one
Oh,
on the top.
wonderful. The whole thing.
Yeah.
You're all the cherries.
I think this needs an intro. This needs an intro at the top of this.
How many times do we say that? Because we we just go, it's our way of saying this is all over the shop. Let's try and make this bearable with an intro.
Oh my God.
Let's give it some context. So you've known David Edwards for years,
Yes.
and you also still do. You did Brian Gittins and Friends with David. How did you meet David? Explain all of it to the listener.
So I did. I did an internet radio show, didn't I, David?
Absolutely, yeah. Gittings. Was it just Gittings? Just Brian Gittings, I guess, wasn't it? Brian Gittings'
Yeah.
show.
Yeah. And you just used to ring that up and really make me laugh. And then I think, did I just ask you to do a live show with me and Chris with Charles Petrescu? Is that right?
Yeah, that was it. And then also you did like a thing for the BBC iPlayer as Gittings. And you invited me along as that, and you interviewed lots of people with a green screen behind you.
Yeah, it wasn't for iPlayer, it's just some YouTube thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay, yeah, it probably
Yeah.
was YouTube.
You
Yeah,
might have built it up in your mind, David.
I probably did, like a lot of things in life. I try to give, that's nostalgia for you, isn't it? You always give it a rosy tint. You put a bit of Vaseline on the lens of nostalgia. And
Yeah.
what happened? And then, yes, you invited me along to do some Charles Petrescu and Gittings stuff.
I mean,
And
people absolutely, Joe, people adore David.
Oh, I know.
Like,
I'm very aware of it.
Yeah, like unbelievably so. I
It's very much Marmite, I think.
I put on my Patreon on Saturday or Friday. David's just been to LA. I just put a photo of him basically sitting on Harrison Ford's star on the walk of the amount the amount of likes and people just saying you've made my weekend just looking at David on that star.
Oh my Lord, well, it's nice to hear.
Can we have that can we use that on our socials to promote this podcast, David? Use that on Harrison Ford's.
Absolutely, you go for it.
Thank
So,
you.
yeah, so we do a
go for it.
podcast on a Saturday, a movie one, and it's just a tiny one that people. So there's only going to be a slither of listeners on this that are going
But
to
they may pull those people over to Chatterbox, though, do you think?
I mean, if you don't know David Edwards, Jesus Christ.
Well,
if you don't know who David Edwards, Jesus Christ, you should. Or this is podcast.
No, you absolutely should.
Yeah, I agree.
well, as I say, it's very much it's a Marmite experience. I think, Jeremy. I don't know if it's for.
Is it fair to say David Edwards is the world's greatest improviser? Is that fair?
Oh, I don't know about that. I think there's a ceiling.
You are, David.
I would say you are the world's greatest improviser. If I can't think of anyone who comes even close to you making me laugh on the spot.
Well, that's very
Apart
kind
from
of
now
you.
when you've gone quiet.
I know, absolutely. I suddenly freeze up, turn into ice on the spot type of thing. Thinking, dear God, what's the next prank that's going to take place
That's
as
not
we go into like improvised games?
Oh, God.
How do you feel now,
almighty.
David? You had a nice morning now. You, David L.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh, I've loved it.
Yeah,
I'm
yes.
really relaxing into it now. But the first 5 minutes, I found it quite.
Because I was happy to show you all the surroundings because I knew you wouldn't know where they were.
I didn't have a bloody clue. And when did I? No, even when you knocked on the door, I was like, I don't know what this is. I don't know.
Did you bit of you think he's got it wrong? He's got the wrong address of someone I know or something.
Oh God, that would be embarrassing, wouldn't it?
I thought you and Petra had an idea because she's got an idea for you, for me.
Oh no!
No. I thought Petra had an idea that. Yeah,
you weren't gonna like basically like your headmaster or something.
Yeah, like my primary school headmaster, and this little old man was going to come out the door. And, I remember David. And it's like, oh God, it's him.
That would be an absolute nightmare, particularly if you still can't remember the person even now.
Yeah,
you're sat in their lounge and you're still thinking, I think I know. I think after a while, I just tricked myself into thinking I did know them just to be polite.
Yeah,
I think you just talk yourself into it. Just think, well, maybe I do know them.
Well, I'm now thinking, even Where's Joe, this section, Where's Joe, Where's David, you've got to sort of top it each time now.
I know. Well, I think we need to bring it down a level.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
do you really?
No, not because don't hurt me. But, like, I mean, there is a good point where we're going to have to go to the moon or something.
Yeah. I know I've got one for Joe, which is... Yeah.
Is it a Where's Joe Now or a special guest? Because this is 3. I'm proud of the fact this is Where's Joe Now, special guest, and house snooper.
Yeah.
All 3 done. Flipping heck. One found. That's multitasking for you, that is.
That's unbelievable.
That's ticking a lot of boxes. That's a lot of layers straight off.
I'm just...
So, I mean, who else have you done so far? You've done me. Who are the other hidden guests?
Well, surprise guest. Well, this is meant to be Where's Joe Now.
It's normally a location.
So we've done. I went to You along with David Edwards' house. We've done Venice.
Wow.
And we've done the Downs.
And my mum's town village,
Heathfield, and that was accidentally. I accidentally started outside David's mum's house, not knowing it was hers.
Yeah.
What are the chances of that?
That's
incredible.
So you're in great company, David.
Yeah. I certainly am, aren't I? Venice, your mother's house, this, flipping heck.
Venice.
And the Downs.
And the South Downs, yeah. So, like the 7 wonders. 4
and
wonders.
Why did the South Downs have an emotional connection? Was that a film location? Or was it just...
No, that's the first one, and I just decided I was going to just go up to the Downs and do it from there.
Yeah, and then from that, I just thought, this could be a nice little segment.
This could be a nice little learner.
Oh, absolutely. Sort of through the keyhole for the podcast generation.
Exactly.
That's a better subtitle.
Yeah.
Maybe we start.
Did you give any clues to David as you're walking down my street?
I didn't give clues, but I gave massive clues because I knew he wouldn't know where it was. I was showing him the sort of surrounding houses. I showed him the grit bin. I showed him the water station thing. What's that?
Oh, right, yes.
Knowing full well David would never clue any of them. I was very open.
Yeah, so you were tricking me as if I should know this little road. And yeah.
But that, if anything, fanned the flames of David's frustration.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Well, you start wondering, where am I being dragged into?
Arundel's gorgeous, isn't it?
It's gorgeous.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, I saw you in Arundel, didn't I, a few months ago?
Yeah.
You were in Arundel, David.
Yeah, we were. I think we'd stayed in Sussex for the weekend or whatever, and we drove home.
Through Arundel.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Oh, bloody
So this is about 11, 12 minutes walk away from there.
Is it?
Thing? Yes.
Right
definitely.
Right in the centre.
Well, I couldn't believe where I was staying last night was 9 minutes from David's house, all by chance.
That's incredible.
When you'd spoken to him.
Yeah, I'd already spoken to him, and Petra had surprised me. So told me Saturday. Well, Saturday was my birthday. She said, "We're going to."
Saturday was your birthday.
Yeah, Saturday's my birthday.
Goodness me, happy birthday to you, Joe.
This is my birthday present to me.
Oh, it's another layer.
So
really
many layers. And
wow.
So when I gave Petra David's address, she sort of grinned. And but I didn't realise. And then so that was like the week before, and then just happened to be Yeah, 9 minutes away. What a lovely part of the world you live in,
See,
David.
Naomi knew about this, David.
Yeah.
Yes,
And she
Joe
was
mentioned that.
she was smiling, going, "Oh, you're going to like this one."
She got David's number for me off your phone.
There you go. That's some private detective work there, isn't it?
Yeah, she screen grabbed. She was, and she also was talking to you about David Edwards, finding out if he was away. She found out he was in LA, and
wow, that's proper investigation work, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very
needling out the right data and info needed.
Yeah, and was saying things like he hasn't got a clue and things like that. So it was good. It was good. It's good fun.
Yeah, it certainly was. Whereabouts in Arundel did you stay then? Was it in the high street or?
No, a place called The Pig.
Oh, I haven't heard of that one.
You not heard of it?
To me, like, no.
Yeah, it's near Madehurst. Do you know Madehurst?
Oh yes, I do. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, near Slindon, and we stayed in a wagon, like an old-fashioned wagon.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, I like small spaces. I've told David, like the George Clark thing, but that annoys him for some
reason.
What
do you mean you like small spaces?
I like George Clark's small spaces where they make
what is that? Well,
they make homes out of small things, and I like that. So Petra treats me to like things like that. Like we stayed in a railway carriage one time. And,
oh, very nice. Oh, right, very cool.
And we stayed
sort
in
of going back to the womb.
yeah, very much so. Yeah. I like being cosy. So we had
a whole rail carriage to yourself. Very nice. Was it first class or?
It was 100% first class 2 years ago, but it was parked up, and it's a hotel now. That's in Petworth.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Petworth,
so yeah, lovely.
You can do film location versions of that. You can do the Hobbit hole, and you can do a Harry Potter one.
Oh, so what? Yes, you can. Yeah, you told him about that. Yeah,
we did that on the film podcast, didn't we? We looked at it briefly. The Harry Potter one is like, I think it's the car that flies or something like that, or you
can sleep in the car.
I think something like that. You can sleep in that. As I'm saying it now, that doesn't make sense. No. But it's definitely a self-contained environment. Once again, I'm trying to think through the film what there is. If there's a wagon or something,
maybe the school. You can sleep in the school.
David, are there any film locations near you, famous ones?
Well, if that Olivia Williams film's a hit, they just filmed 6 months ago, the High Street would be. Oh, the Arundel Castle.
Oh, what?
David Edwards.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
Oh, I've got no makeup on or anything. I look a mess.
Joe's in David Edwards' house.
Hi, I can hear you there. You good?
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Amazing. He's inside.
But you were going through my phone.
Oh, God, I felt really bad.
Flipping hell.
Not that bad.
I felt like
laughing her head off.
It was horrible. It was horrible.
No, it wasn't went to the time. She loved it.
Where was I when you were going through my phone?
I can't remember. I think you're having a bath. I can't remember.
Was I?
Having a bath. That's what you got. Always take your phone to the bath with you.
I think I did it on your laptop.
That's number 101 rule.
I had to go and find WhatsApp. And I felt really, it was horrible. It was like I was reading your messages or something.
We were.
I was.
Wonder what our messages were about, what we chat about.
I can't believe it. Joe's just knocked on David's door and he answered. I didn't know where he was.
I love you explaining all to Naomi. She knows.
What? No, you can't hear anything.
No.
Why didn't you show yourself? It's all right.
Like a mess. Hi.
Oh my God!
Joe went, oh my God.
I know, mate.
But you're not. Are you in David's house now?
Yeah, I'm in now. Look.
Yeah,
it's in David's house.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so
Where
I always sit.
David?
What? I'm
in my bedroom.
Where's David?
David's in the other room. Tell her he's.
I'm in my bedroom and Joe's next door in the lounge.
Yeah. I'm in my bedroom.
Cameras
Joe's
everywhere.
Next door in the lounge. Yeah.
So I've travelled to do a podcast in a different room.
Joe's travelled to do a podcast. I can't keep translating. It's insane.
Just listen to the pod afterwards.
It's not too far, is it?
There you go.
Oh, there you go. All linked in.
No, I was going to tell Naomi that I was staying in a hotel nearby, but it'll be the third time I've told it on the podcast.
Well, you've done it. So you've got a little bit more.
Used to mad, isn't it?
What a lovely morning.
It really is, isn't it? I can see this as an ongoing podcast format.
Are we allowed to
It's
say the
got
town?
legs, just people, 4 people just interacting around one location. It's
Easy,
definitely
isn't
got
it? Podcasting.
Yeah, quite.
Do you know what?
Imagine if
it
this
really
get
is?
no listens.
I thought you were going to say a BAFTA.
Nomination.
get
at
something,
least.
definitely.
Oh God. Oh well.
You can
So
see
you're
it being
in-
sponsored by Zoom. You know, Zoom bringing people together.
Have you made Joe a coffee?
Oh, no, I haven't had a coffee.
Oh, absolutely. I should get you a coffee, sir. We can televise that.
I'm absolutely parched. But
Oh,
no, don't worry about
God.
it.
Absolutely. No,
All
let's
right,
get you a
I think
beverage.
you want me to go, don't you, David?
No, not at all. No.
All right, you keep saying all right. Okay. All right. All right, that's enough now.
No, not at all.
Don't overstep the boundary. Come on.
Know your limits.
Absolutely. Lay your boundaries.
God dear.
She's
Yeah.
right, though. Podcasting is easy, isn't it? Just
Oh, it
doing
depends.
this.
I mean, you've done a lot of organising here. I mean,
No, there's more organising than talent.
Oh, do
That's
not
all I'm
say
saying.
that, sir. It's the charisma on the screen.
If I've just come round your house and sat in your lounge, that's it. That's what I've done today.
You've got to keep the conversation ball rolling, haven't you? You've got to
Not
be
really. You're
interactive.
doing that. You're doing that. I'm not doing anything. I'm just
Oh, you
having
do?
a nice. I'm just in your lounge.
Well, you know, you've got a warm charisma. I feel a warmth and magnetism to you. That's what keeps the conversation rolling.
Keep talking.
Absolutely. That energy.
Oh, thank you.
Oh
What a
God.
price to that.
David's having
What are
his
you
music.
doing today, David? Are you working today?
I am, yes. I am. I'm in the old Skoda.
Yeah.
You might have seen that, the silver bullet outside.
Right.
No, I might go and have a look at it.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
Have a look.
Bloody hell's
4
bells.
wheels at the ready.
Let's have a look at the
Can't believe
Skoda.
it.
And
Just
I'll
going
be in
past.
that very soon.
There's David there. Look.
There we
Fuck
go.
Me, I wondered who that
David there,
was.
back
Some
to
other
head.
bloke in another room. Jesus Christ.
Right, let's go and have a
Oh
look at the-
God.
Let's have a look at the Skoda.
I did
There's
not.
a silver.
I had no idea what was going on when he knocked on that door.
I hope that Skoda's there.
Where's the silver bullet? Where
It's
is it, Dave?
missing.
Where is it?
Oh God! Thank God it's not there. It's at the garage. Yes,
Oh,
it got
right.
its MOT yesterday. Thank God!
Ah.
I panicked then for a second. I was like, "Dear God,
Ah.
where is my car?"
Got my socks wet for no reason.
Oh dear me, dear me. Sorry, I apologise.
No, no,
Skoda
no.
is down the road. It's getting its MOT, and I'll be walking down to pick it up and drive off. I got panicked. I was like, "Where is my car?" Honest to God, I was just like, "Well, where is it then?" No, it's MOT. And
God
you'll
for
be
that.
glad to know it passed. It's only going to be 50 or 60 quid. So
Fantastic.
hand over the car, get into the old brum brum and off to work. Simple as that.
Fantastic.
That's one of the perks. Enterprise Garage, just down the road.
Oh.
And,
Big shout out to Enterprise.
Big shout
A
out
bit
to
of
Enterprise
advertising
Garage and Ashburton Tyres.
absolutely,
And-
yeah.
And can I give a shout out to my dentist who's really good?
Oh, why not?
Hove Dental Place in
Oh
Brunswick
yeah.
Square.
What about your mechanic?
Oh, Ray.
Ray's
Ray and
Autos,
Hove.
isn't it?
No, it's GM Motors, I think, on... Oh, yeah, Ray's the best. Who else do I love? Yeah, my dentist. I wanted to give a shout out to my dentist. They've been so kind.
Goodness me.
Oh,
I've gone
dear.
back. I've started going back to the dentist. I hadn't been for years, and they were so lovely. And they've given me my confidence back, and I love going to the dentist
I
now.
need
Oh,
to
that's
do
what
that.
they do, isn't it? It's not about fillings. It's
I
about
love
confidence.
going to the dentist now. I
Yeah.
genuinely, because I go, oh, this is good for me, and I'm not scared anymore. So I think on Brunswick Square, Hove Dental.
Oh, well, there we go.
I think they're called. Yeah, they're very nice.
When was the last time you went to the dentist, David?
In actual fact, I've got a dentist on Wednesday.
Shit, I haven't been for about 4 years. That's bad, isn't it?
Well, you're doing well considering.
Go to the one like I was
Shit.
nervous. Hadn't been for longer than that, and they were like, "It's okay." A lot of people do. They really, really sorted my head out with it. They were like, "It's
Ooh.
fine." Oh, and do you know what? I'm in a better mood than I've been in for ages. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm having
Oh, blimey, it's a spiritual experience then.
it was
Yeah.
really nice people.
Baptism of fire.
Yeah, big shout out. Anyone else want to give a shout out to?
Anyone you want to give a shout out to, David?
I did the garage, Littlehampton. Ship Street Dentist.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're still keeping the NHS rates rocking, which is good.
Yeah. Shout out to all the dentists out there.
Oh yeah,
all
NHS.
the nice dentists.
Mm.
I
All the
went to a
nice
private
dentists.
dentist before them, and I nearly had a cardiac arrest there and then in the lobby when they told me how much it was going to cost just to look in my mouth.
Oh, really?
It was like £80 to £100. I was like, what on earth?
Yeah.
So thank God you got dentists out there.
Not a shout out to them.
No, good grief, no, absolutely
No.
not.
I went
That
to a
was,
dentist. I had to have a big job done, so I thought, right, I'm just going to spend lots of money. I went to Harley Street.
Oh wow!
What?
Yeah. Why did I do that? It was a really big job, and yeah, so I went there, and maybe this is a normal thing, but they gave me these big glasses, and I watched 3 episodes of Phoenix Nights.
Really?
Yeah.
But when they're looking in your mouth?
Well, they were doing all the work. Yeah, I watched 3 episodes of Phoenix
you
Nights.
told me that. I was going to say I've heard of that before, but only from you.
Yeah, and I didn't feel a thing.
Well, this is dentist heavy. I didn't think it would go this dentist.
Were you able to focus on the plot of the sitcom?
Completely.
And forget you're having dental
I didn't feel a
architectural
thing,
work in your
David.
mouth?
Didn't feel a thing.
That's incredible. That's the ones of Peter Kay, isn't it?
I think I watched Phoenix Nights scrolling down with this.
You're scrolling down what? What to choose?
Yeah, what to choose? It's like loads of Channel 4 sitcoms. And
so you're having all your plaque scraped off, but you're giggling away.
Yeah, they were
Channel
like
4
chipping
sitcom.
into my gums, and I didn't feel a thing, David.
Wonderful. How intense was it? Was it like a canal treatment, or was it just sort of like cleaning or fillings?
Yeah, it was.
Surely it was a big old job.
It was pulling the tooth. It was just, it was all sort.
3 eps.
Yeah, it was like an hour and a half.
Well over an hour.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you start the first series from the beginning?
Yeah.
From the very origins of the whole thing. That's amazing. I don't think I think in some ways it'd make it even more disorientating. I'd be feeling people playing around my gums, and I've got Peter Kay in front of me.
Well, what show would you choose if I was taking your teeth out, David? What show would you choose to watch?
Something very relaxing like Meerkat Manners. Do you know when they follow the
Meerkat
meerkats?
Manners?
I think it's called Meerkat Manners.
What, 3 episodes of Meerkat Manners?
I think, not so much them, the manners of meerkats, how they would eat insects and be polite.
Yeah.
But I think they call the actual where they live a manor. So it's more like their real estate.
Oh, manor.
Is this a TV show?
Yeah, it's a TV show. I'm pretty sure on BBC. And they follow the meerkats with a voiceover like, oh, Craig's upset the rest of the group because he hasn't shared his grasshopper with them. So it's very low level, chilled out. So there's not a big plot to worry on. It's just sort of meerkat domestic problems.
Yeah.
Can I ask?
It exists.
Can I ask? Is this what your podcast is sort of like?
I'm talking about meerkats and
like you're the one you do together on a Saturday. Is it this sort of thing?
It's supposed to be injected with lots of Hollywood movie news, but it does usually regress into this. Definitely.
Yeah.
Not that this is regressing the whole your podcast is of a low level.
No, I know. I just feel this.
But it does enter into bizarre routes.
This is just now a good podcast, I think.
I mean, this is. I'll just show you a bit of what it's like, David. Have you got any movie news?
Absolutely. Let's think of it on the top of my head. I'm trying to think.
Well, you can't have, can you?
I'm trying to. There must be some movie news. The Super Bowl just happened in America. And there's lots of movie news ads. Oh, the new Flash movie.
Yeah.
There's a trailer for that just came out last night, which features Michael Keaton as Batman again.
Yeah.
So the Flash goes to a parallel universe and meets a different Batman. He meets Ben Affleck in one parallel universe, and then he enters to another parallel universe, and he meets Michael Keaton from the original Tim Burton film.
It's all in the trailer.
It's all in the trailer.
And this is what the podcast be, and then it goes up like, David, could you sing a song called Flash?
Absolutely.
And what
Flash. That'll do the Flash Gordon. Flash, he's all about Flash. He's flashing his talents 24/7. It's the Flash, which isn't a very good song.
Flash, it's all about Flash. He's flashing his talents 24/7. It's all about Flash.
The Flash.
That's basically what the podcast
That's what we kind of do.
Well, I'm in.
Flash, it's all about Flash. Flashing his talents
24/7. It's the Flash.
I have to admit, David Earl gave it the more of a song You made
Yeah.
it more of a song than it originally was.
She's all about
Absolutely. Well, he's the producer, isn't he? He's very...
Yeah.
The Flash.
He's giving it the structure. How long are these eps? How long are the eps?
They're the length of a film. They're about an hour and 20.
Oh, at least. At the very minimum. It's got a feature film duration to it. Sit down, get involved.
Yeah. God, dear.
Oh,
Fucking hell, spells.
I think my phone's going to die in a minute.
Honestly, I've absolutely loved this episode.
Well, I'm glad.
I have to. Massively.
So I'm sorry to the audience because I think my headphone thing kept hitting my jacket, so it might be a bit scratchy. But apart from that, I think it's been fun, hasn't it?
Oh yeah,
loved
God,
it.
yeah, 100%.
I think it just needs an intro just to say, this is this, this is that.
Give it a bit of context.
It could do a context every 7 minutes.
I've just got an image of David sort of backing out of the room with a chair and just chaos.
Give me that full lived-in experience. An insight into my podcast routine.
Oh,
Well, it's been fantastic for me.
yeah, lovely to see you,
Fantastic
David.
for me, people.
Thank you, Joe.
I can
together.
carry on talking. Once we go, I can carry on talking to David, which is been lovely.
Sorry, can I just, without snooping, can I just get an angle of the room again? Because I've seen this room for about a year now, and it really feels like I'm in the Queen Vic.
Where should I start? Should I go from
It's
the
just
top
like-
corner? What about like this? Like that? Look, that's...
Yeah, and then to the left, Joe. So you're there, aren't you, David, under that picture?
Yes, that's exactly it. By that
So,
painting, yeah.
Did you
frame
bring
painting.
a desk in for that bit?
Yeah, a desk in, and it's a desk I'm using right now in my bedroom.
Right.
So that's the sort of view you see,
more or
right, David?
less.
Yes,
More or less.
that's exactly it. Yeah, over
Yeah.
my shoulder. Yeah.
And does David ever come through that door?
Big time. He goes off to make coffee.
What a nightmare! I've got very
David, do you wanna
bad.
come
editor
through
cut.
that? Could you come through that door?
David,
would you mind coming through?
would you mind? I mean, we're not going to put this video out. Would you mind if Joe goes through that door?
Oh, yeah, go for it. I think he wants me to. Yeah, go for it.
Can you point at the door, Joe? So David goes through that door.
Okay.
He goes
And-
through
and
that
then-
door, and I
So this
see him
would
disappear.
be David's view. This would be what David Edwards sees.
That's mad.
Goes like that, and then he goes
That's
into here.
mad.
Yeah, makes my cup of coffee now.
Wow. Now I know where you're going, David.
Yeah, now you know the whole tale.
And then maybe go to the this maybe gets it out of the fridge here,
Yes,
Like that.
absolutely. And you find a man's head in there,
or maybe
Man's head.
just looking at you. Bit more information.
slightly scared. Maybe make some toast. Maybe make a cup of tea.
Flipping hell. Okay.
Yeah,
That's bizarre.
and then back into chatting to you. Look, in he comes.
Bizarre.
The madness.
Thank you so much.
Not at all.
Is that like going into Rogan's studio for you? Like
Yeah,
Joe
it is.
Rogan's-
That's exactly what it's like, Joe. Looking around Joe Rogan's studio, that is. Just seeing behind the cameras and
And that's what the garden he'd be glancing out at every now and then.
moaning about, David.
Oh, absolutely. Moaning about
Spring's
the
coming,
weeds.
the weeds will be coming.
The weeds, poking their heads out, giving me more work to do, creating anxieties within the garden that's my head.
Don't know what any of that
Oh,
means.
I've loved this. Loved it.
Right, I better go because Petra's probably waiting for me in the car now.
Well, thank you so much. Thanks
No,
for
it's been wonderful.
Yeah, thank you,
Great.
David. Well, I'll thank you again in a minute in the next
In
room.
person.
Yeah. Well, brilliant.
Wonderful.
And I will speak to you, David, on Saturday for the podcast.
I'll see you on Saturday, and I'll see you, Joe.
Well,
I don't know. When's the next one?
probably tomorrow or something.
Yeah, yeah, probably. yeah,
Seeing as it's daily.
yeah, yeah.
Absolutely,
Okay.
which is very impressive, keeping it going.
Quality's up and down. One
Yeah.
last look, David.
Madness,
There you go.
madness. Thank you, David. Cheers, Joe.
No, absolutely. I'll see you soon, buddy. Love
Yeah.
to see you
Cheers,
again.
everyone.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.